Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. This show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the New York Mets. We have an absolute treat on tap today as two of the game's best pitchers go head-to-head, Singy.
Yeah, and when these two are on, it's nothing short of electric, Boog. Neither of them likes to give an inch. Fierce competitors that have been dominant all season long. Will be a legit pitching duel in this one.
First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about set to go. And today on the hill, Sean Manaea. Singy's looking at a nice little milestone here.
Well, he's been sitting on 99 career wins. I think he's got it in him for 100 today. Excited to be in the chair and watch him work.
Trey Turner at the plate.
Leading off tonight for Philadelphia, the shortstop, Trey Turner.
Inside. Nope. And we're underway from Queens.
First pitch, 7-10.
That one misses, and that's ball two. These two offenses can put up runs in a hurry. That one fouled off, 2-2. And the lefty kicks, delivers. In the air, right field. Soto gets under it. One away. And time now for the Phillies lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Brandon Marsh stands in now and watches strike one. Swing and a miss. Oh, and he lost the handle on that one.
No ball, 2 strikes.
One out, base is empty. Caught him looking for the K. Here comes Bryce Harper, the first overall pick back in 2010. Strike one. Harper goes 6 feet 3 inches, 32 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. That misses the zone. Ball one. 2 out, space is empty. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. 2 outs. Stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
On the ground, and it goes just foul. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Down quickly go the Phillies. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Singy, and starting in this one, Ranger Suarez. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
And that is out of play. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Oh, and 2 now. And that one missing low. That one not close. And the count is even, 2-2. Fouled off. And they'll do it again. Swing and a ground ball. And it finds its way through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting second, the right fielder.
Juan Soto now on the verge of history. His next home run will break the single season major league record.
0-1's the count.
Soto with a homer in his last game. Lindor gets his lead at first with nobody out. That one the other way. Boom. To second for one. How about that double play?
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso.
Could be a big moment for him right here. He's sitting on 999 hits. One away from adding a comma to that total.
And that one pulled foul. Fights it off. He'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That's to third. Slings it across, and that takes care of Alonso. That is the inning. Mets go down quickly, scoreless after 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Manaea back to work. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Soto gets under it. He makes the grab, and there's one down.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 8.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
He's been known to jump all over the first pitch, so that seems like a missed opportunity right there.
Foul ball there. Second inning here, no score. That one hammered center field. That's back there. And it hits the fence. And he'll pull into second safely.
Really nice job, a two-strike hitting in that at bat. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position, and here comes Alec Boehm.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently, currently with a 13-game hitting streak.
And there's the strike.
0-1.
Yeah, big swing and a miss. Gary Simmons has the plate duty in this one.
Well, with Simmons, it's not always your standard strike zone, Boog. It kind of gives a little extra in some parts of the zone and then can be tighter in others. But I think the important thing is he doesn't get labeled as inconsistent, so you got to stay ready up there. He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
And now it is JT Realmuto. Fouled off down the right side. Realmuto matched a homer in his last game. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the second game of the series. Struck him out looking. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. Down to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at Citi Field, and now it's Mark Vientos.
First baseman, Mark Vientos.
Breaking ball misses down and away. The 1-1 is fouled off. That one missed.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's strikeout number 100 on the year.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Here's Jesse Winker. He's coming off a 3-hit game in Sunday's series finale. Liner, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. He set a new career high in home runs this year, and Siggy, he's just trying to set the bar as high as possible now. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit. We see a lot of pitchers working the upper part of the zone these days, especially late in the count. But here, he goes high and hard twice to start the at-bat. At that point, it's really tough to have any idea what's coming next if you're in the box. Makes you very vulnerable to a good breaking ball like that down below the zone.
Next to hit, Brett Beatty. And that drops in for a strike. Backed off the plate that time.
And Boog, this guy keeps finding his way around the bases and eventually scoring. It's always fun running into the dugout and high-fiving your teammates after touching home plate, and he's done a lot of that lately.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Winker leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And he swings over the top there. Real Muto up with it. Fires to first. And it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. So 1 hit is all they get. We played 2 full. We're tied 0-0. Back here in Queens, here's the second baseman, Edmundo Sosa. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
Look, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Nice grab. Jumps, throws, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single.
Well, that's one of those where you just have to tip your cap because he couldn't have played that one any better. Stood no chance with the speed running down the line.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Rodolfo Castro, a switch hitter batting right. And there's a foul ball.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Top of the 3rd, no score. Castro went deep in his most recent game. And that one fouled off. Double play ball to second. Tags the runner for 1. On to first in time. Double play. Back to the top of the lineup. Trey Turner now. Flied to right his first time. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate, and there's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
That one catches the corner for a strike. And that's in there at the knees.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Phillies go down quietly in the inning. And we're still knotted at 0. And we're back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Jeff McNeil stands in. Popped up. Corrals it. One up, one down.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, Tyrone.
And next for the Mets, Tyrone Taylor. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Line drive, caught.
They put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Back to the top of the Mets order, and stepping in for New York, Francisco Lindor. 1 for 1 with a single so far. The shortstop takes the ball. That one pushed foul. Two down, nobody on. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Everything came together for him. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Man at first. Here's Juan Soto. He's 0 for 1. Ball. In the dirt. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
1-1.
The next offering misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in the last half of the third.
No.
That missed inside. And the count is 3-1.
Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch, but it backed up a little bit on him and stayed inside.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Marsh settles underneath it and makes the grab. And that is that. Mets leave 1, and we are still scoreless. Let's check out some notable Cy Young candidates so far this year.
Number 16, Brandon Marsh.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And a foul ball. Marsh, 27 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. Manaea winds and deals. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. So Harper stands in. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. Fought off foul. Ground ball right side and foul ball. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Taylor makes the catch. 2 down. Here comes Schwartz to the plate. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
That one to first. Vientos steps on the bag, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Phillies down in order. Still no score. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Hitter, Pete Alonso.
And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Got him swinging.
Now batting,
Mark
the first baseman.
Vientos up now for the Mets. Struck out swinging his first time. And there's a rocket into the outfield. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory. Average going up, OBP. Everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
1 down. Here's the left fielder, Jesse Winker. And a strike in there. Man at first, 1 away.
Nope. Ball 1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. That one way inside. Vientos at first, 1 gone. Line drive, base hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Pitch misses inside. 1-0. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. He muscles that one out of here. His 28th home run of the season. It's 3-0. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
So digging in, Brett Beatty. Right through there for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Just missed.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
He goes down looking. Two outs, bases
Now
empty.
batting,
Jeff
second baseman.
McNeil up now for the Mets. First time up was a pop out. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a two-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Now
Tyrone
batting,
Taylor
center
getting
fielder,
ready to hit.
Tyrone
He's 0 for 1.
Taylor.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that drops in for a strike. Stirring in the Phillies bullpen, Jordan Romano up and throwing. Krismat also getting ready. One now. Fastball for a strike. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Mets get 3 on this homer. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Manaea back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Phils just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group. And on the mound, you know, confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And they'll do it again. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That's a little bit low.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
He takes it on his own. 1 away here in the 5th. Alec Bohm will hit next. Bohm, the 3rd overall pick in the 2018 draft out of Wichita State. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right. The Mets leading by 3, and we're at the top of the 5th. And a foul ball. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
You know, variant speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location, but the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
Real Muto in the box here lets that one go for a ball. This one in the air right field. Soto gets under it. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Francisco Lindor. And first offering is fouled off. The shortstop takes the ball. That one finds the zone. That's strike 2.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
And there's a ball.
Full count.
In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Soto in the box again, takes a strike. That one missing inside.
Nope, outside.
Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Ground ball to the right side. Harper takes it to the bag. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Pete Alonso.
2 down, base is empty. Here's Pete Alonso. So here's the guy that is, I think, right now the favorite to win the National League MVP. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Hit hard on the ground is short. And he can't come up with it.
No, he's in there.
Maybe just a little lack of concentration on that throw. 2 out, you think you've got the play made. Players are starting to move off the field towards the dugout, and then everyone's got to come back. Sometimes you take that throw for granted, and that's all it takes to keep the inning going.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Ranger Suarez gives way. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for the
Now
Phillies,
it's Jordan Romano out of the
number
bullpen.
68.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
So 2 down, Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. 1 for 2. Way high.
Ball 1.
Two outs. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. In plenty of time to first. Third out. So a job well done from the Philly bullpen that time. 5 innings complete. It's the Mets 3 and the Phillies nothing. Back here at Citi Field, all set for the start of the inning. And digging in for Philadelphia, Edmundo Sosa. Foul ball there.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Out towards right center. That's well struck. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Round second, digging for third. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now for the Phillies, Rodolfo Castro. Check swing called strike. And it's 1-1. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Has room, and he makes the catch. So the Philly batting order turns over. Trey Turner digs in now. 0 for 2 in this one. And that one is downstairs. And that is ball 1. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Yeah, that's fouled off. One away with a runner at third. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Swinging a foul straight back. That's off the inside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
2 strikes.
Swing and a ball popped up. McNeil. And he makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Mets 3 and the Phillies nothing. Back here in Queens, bottom of the 6th inning, and stepping in for New York, Jesse Winker. This one smacked out to left center. Lunging, but can't bring it in.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Really good swing right there. You got a pitch that he knew he could handle. allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So up next for New York, Francisco Alvarez. He really made his presence felt back in the fourth inning of this one, Singy.
Absolutely. 3-run blast and a shot of energy for his teammates. Everyone in that dugout was pretty fired up.
Fastball for a strike at 95. Action in the pen down there. Nabil Krismat getting loose out there. Banks warming up as well. Winker on at first. Nobody out. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And no one can get there. The throw in. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. Brett Beatty up now for the Mets.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup. He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
Swing and a base hit. Winker comes around to score. And it's an RBI single, and they lead by 4. And now here's Jeff McNeil.
#1.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
That one way outside, and it's 1-0.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Hit in the air, center field. Turner makes the grab. 1 down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
And next for the Mets, Tyrone Taylor. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive, because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
There's a swing and a drive. And it's into the gap. Here comes Alvarez around third. 1 run is in. Now 2 runs score. It's 6-0.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Jordan Romano won't go any further, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for
Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Andrew Painter.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way, because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
So the batting order turns over. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Coming home. He'll score. It's a double. 3rd hit of the night for him.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for this team. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a pull the other way.
So, man aboard, and now it's Juan Soto. 0 for 3 in this one. Fouled off to the right. Man at second. On the ground right side. And that's just foul. That missed by a lot. And the count 1 and 2. 1 out, the runner at second here in the bottom of the 6th. Fouls it off, still 1 and 2. That's down and in.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And he chases that one. 2 away.
Man, it's so difficult as a hitter to get on plane with that pitch. It's breaking down and in, and you've got to find a way to match the plane. And if it's nasty like that one, bite at the end, most times you're swinging over the top and walking back to the dugout.
And the batter now, Pete Alonso. Late with the swing there.
0-1's the count.
Lindor at second with 2 down. Lifted in the air, right center field. Castellanos moves on it. Squeezes it. And that ends the inning. They get 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and leave 1. We're through 6 full. It's the Mets 7 and the Phillies nothing.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back.
New York
We're in the
Mets.
7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound,
Number 55.
Ryan Stanek.
Well, he's been excellent against left-handed hitters this year, and that's his first test. This looks like a good move to the pin in terms of the matchup.
Here's Harper
Leading
now.
off for Philadelphia, the first baseman, Bryce Harper.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. Swing and a liner foul off to the right.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and Harper is gone.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sync of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. First-round pick out of Indiana back in 2014. Stanek measures 6 feet 4 inches, 225 pounds, and they went out and made a trade for him last season.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
And now the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. His July and August splits there. And first offering is fouled off. Pulls that one foul. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. On the ground to third. Beatty to first. And the Phillies are set down in order. Down quickly go the Phillies. They continue to trail 7-0. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The first baseman, Clark Vientos.
Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile.
0-1.
Outside with a breaking ball. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a great pitch for pitchers to finish hitters off. They're trying to stay back with 2 strikes, make sure that they can handle something off speed, and just with good spin rate, good rotation through the zone, elevate it a little bit, get a lot of swings and misses, and that's a really nice job right there.
Winker batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Next offering upstairs. Just missed.
Ball 2.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Up the middle. Oh, great grab on the dive. Nicely done for the out.
Well, you can see right there, he looks very comfortable going to the backhand. Nice diving stop, gets up to complete the play. That'll fire the team up for sure.
Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. First pitch misses.
1-0.
Two down, nobody on. Next pitch in for a strike, and the count 1-1. And that's downstairs. There's an outside. 2 outs. Gets a piece and stays alive. Chases in the dirt. Slider there. Real Muto up with it. Fires to first. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him. And that's that. No runs, no hits, no errors. 8th inning coming up. It's the Mets 7 and the Phillies nothing.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the New
back,
York
and a new
Mets.
arm on the mound to start the 8th. A.J. Minter.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
Here's the third baseman, Alec Bohm.
The third baseman.
And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat, as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. fastball for a strike.
Felt impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at bat expands.
Next pitch is outside. And he takes a strike. Left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Real Muto lays off down low as he digs in for the third time. One down, base is empty. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. One gone, runner at first. And here is Sosa to the plate. First pitch, and he just misses. Real Muto, the base runner at first with one out. Foul ball. Slice down the right side. And that one hit to first, and it stays fair. Around second is Real Muto, and they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single. Runners on the corners with one gone. Rodolfo Castro stands in for the Phillies. And first offering is fouled off. Runners at the corners, one away, and we're in the top of the eighth. On the ground, 2 ball. Off balance feed, there's one. On to first, double play, and that's the inning. This one pretty well decided at this point. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Mets 7 and the Phillies nothing. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
Okay.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, Singy, when you played, how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the ballpark dressed to the nines?
No, I wouldn't. Even on the road trips, I was, pretty average. There were some guys that would dial it up, and there'd be some outfits where you're kind of double taking and saying, where in the world are you going? But overall, I'd say I kept it low key.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one.
Now
That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
McNeil stands in here, takes ball one low. The Mets up big in this one. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
1-1.
Yeah, you see some guys into the fashion nowadays and big on the gram, as the kids like to say. Post their fits, right? That's what you say?
Is that what it is?
Fits? Fit, your fit, your outfit, your fit.
Got a little drip around the neck too.
Yeah, believe it. Scale of 1 to 10, how old do we sound right now?
Really old, like close to Social Security benefits.
Yeah. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. That one almost got him. Straighten him up a little bit.
Ball, 1 strike.
That one missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Fly ball down the line. Castellanos sizes this one up. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Edwin Diaz.
Now pitching.
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year.
Back to the top of the order. Here's Turner now. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That one 95 to finish him off.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. If he's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone, sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. Hit on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul. That's the 3rd. Slings to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Bryce Harper.
So it's their last chance in this one. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryce Harper. That one's in there, and that's strike 1.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
Diaz is just 1 strike away. Ground ball, and this should do it. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Another day, another win. I really think this team has forgotten how to lose a ball game. It's been so long since they've lost. I really don't know what else to say. They're just a can't-miss ball club right now.
This one ends 7-0. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Don't nobody want